Hi, Chris from Loudminds here. If you saw part 1 on why you should have a website, then welcome to part 2 where I explain the essentials of what should be on a website and how to make one. I will be discussing web hosting, what platform to use, and what you should have on your website. Let's start with web hosting. What is it and why do I need it? So web hosting is basically a space that you buy on a web server to put your website files. Make sense? So if you don't have the web hosting to hold the files, the website is completely useless. In order to get a website active and live on the web, you need to host the website. If you're gonna build a website and you don't use web hosting services, registering the domain name and all that, it makes it pointless. So now that we quickly kind of went over on what web hosting is and why we need it, where do I get it? There are many hosting sites on the internet. A few that I've used and I really like are Bluehost, HostGator, and Wix. I personally like Bluehost the best because it downloads and integrates WordPress automatically when you register. WordPress is a really great platform to use. A lot of famous people use it, especially in music. Jay-Z, Beyonce, Katy Perry, Macklemore, many others. Check out their websites. It's made with WordPress. But if you're looking for the easiest way to make a website, I would say Wix is probably the best way to go, but it's also very limiting with designing. It gives you tons of templates, but you can only do so much with them, which is personally why I like Bluehost the best when it comes with WordPress, because WordPress, it's kind of like unlimited at that point with what you can do. But all the links are down below in the description, so click them and check them out. Now that we've discussed on where to get hosting, now let's talk about what are we gonna put on the website. I would definitely have an idea before you want to do it. So go ahead and jot down some ideas. A couple just to start you off is if you guys have an EP or if you're coming out with an EP, definitely try and theme the website around the EP. It makes everything look really good. Or if you don't have anything coming out and you're just starting from scratch, I would at least pick colors like red, white, and black. Like that's really good. You can theme the whole website red, white, and black. It just needs to look cohesive and appealing. So what are you gonna need on your website? Having a nice strategy is gonna make the world of the difference for you. Every project is gonna be different, but every artist page should have at least these 6 pages. Number 1, you need an about page. People need to be able to know who you are. Get a bio, get some press release in there, get anything you can to let people know who you are. Number 2, you're gonna need a contact page. Put the band email, put booking information, put your PR information or management, put it in the contact page. You're gonna need that. Number 3, music. You're gonna need a music page. You're gonna wanna put at least a preview, maybe a SoundCloud link. You're gonna wanna put Spotify links, a spot to buy the music. You're gonna wanna give people options to listen to your music. Number 4 is you're gonna wanna have a page with upcoming gigs. It can be called tour, it can be called shows, whatever you want. Just make sure that you put in there when you're playing. People want to know where can they get tickets. Number 5 is a photos page, or what I've seen lately is just people putting an Instagram button. It goes down and actually they make plugins, Wix does and so does WordPress, where they integrate your Instagram onto the page. So right there it's already done for you. And number 6 is a shopping page or a merch page or merchandise, whatever you want to call it. You're gonna have all your merchandise. If you don't have merchandise, it's okay, make one, say coming soon, but you're gonna want that on there. And if for whatever reason you can't get an e-commerce bundle, you can go with a third party like Big Cartel and you can just redirect them to that link. So now I'm gonna get into showing you how to build a website, set it up, all that stuff. Oh, but before we go into that, if you're the type of person that doesn't know anything about any technology or you just don't even want to deal with making a website, no problem. Wix or WordPress or Bluehost, they give you options to have their team build you a website. I've never done it, I've always done it myself. There's another option if you don't really want to build the website yourself. Alright guys, so go to bluehost.com. We're gonna click the Get Started Now button. And since you're building your first website, it's going to be just a basic plan. You don't really need any add-ons, so go ahead and select the basic plan. And once you do that, you're going to put in your band's name. That'll be your domain name. Try and stick to a .com. If it's taken, you can try a .org or .net. In this case, with Loudminds, I picked .net because a .com was already taken. Go ahead and click next. If your band has a Gmail account, go ahead and sign it with Google. Other than that, just go ahead and fill in all the information in these input fields right here. And we want to, so basically the more months you pick, the better discount you get, but we're just going to go with a 1 year since it's your first website, and it's at $4.95, I believe, a month. And you don't need to have any of these extras. The one I would recommend is the domain privacy. I didn't select it here just to make things really cheap. So for less than $60, you guys can have a website. And go ahead and input your information to pay. If you click the more payments option, you can play with PayPal, agree to terms and services, and click submit. Great, so you should have this congratulations page. I said no thanks, and go ahead and click that. Cool, so you're part of Bluehost. Go ahead and create a new password. And once you've chosen your password, go ahead and check the privacy policy and click next. Go ahead in your email and verify it with Bluehost. Great, and now click the hosting button at the top left right here. And now you're in Bluehost. Now you can go ahead and pick your theme. So this is just an idea of what you can choose though. So let's go ahead and skip this step. And now Bluehost is setting up our blank website right now. And it already started using WordPress. Great, so let's start building. Go ahead and click start building right here. Welcome to WordPress. We're going to click business. I'm just going to name this site Make My Band Website. Go ahead and click next. I don't want to launch this right now because I'm not ready to launch it yet. So I'm going to go ahead and click no thanks to all of these things. Let's launch my band site. Not now. Not ready to launch right now. Just going to start building here. So if you go into appearance, we'll go to themes. And this is where we're going to see a lot of our different themes. There are thousands of themes to pick from. We're going to click new down there. And then from here, we're just going to type in band and see what pops up. As you can see, there's lots of different music styles, themes to pick from. Go ahead and browse them. I'm going to pick this one right here. This one looks pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and click install. And once you install any plugin or application, you need to activate it. So go ahead and click activate. Great, let's view it. Cool, everything's there for us. So you need to install pages. So let's go to pages, click all pages. So we're gonna go ahead and add a new page at the top right here. So remember those 6 pages I was talking about? Let's start adding those pages. So let's call this one about and publish it. And now we're going to add another music page. I know I pressed preview right there, but go ahead and publish all of these and just always go to the top and click new. We're going to add a merch page, publish, another page. This one's going to be contact, publish, and let's see what else do we need. We need a tour. That's right. So let's add tour, publish that. And then the last page we will add is the photos page. Great. So we've added all of our pages. As you can see right here, they're all right here. Now what we need to do is we need to put this into a navigation bar. So we're going to go to appearances and click menus. And this is where we're going to have all of our buttons show up at the top of our website. So scroll down. We're going to call this navigation bar at the menu name and go ahead and create menu. Great, and now to the left you'll see all the pages that we just made that you published. Make sure you press publish and not save to draft because they won't show up. Go ahead and select all these, add them to the menu that you just created. Give that a moment to sync up. Great, here's our menu bar. Go ahead and scroll down. I'm going to organize this a little bit actually, because I don't really like the way it was set up. And probably just throw this over stuff like that. Great. So now at the very bottom with the display location, choose main menu and click save menu. Now go ahead at the very top left and click view site. And there we go. There is our new navigation bar ready to go. See how easy that was? You didn't need any coding, just getting right into it. So let's see, what are we gonna do? We're gonna get into getting these pages all set up. So we need to add plugins. That's one of the great things about WordPress is, and Wix too, but you add all these plugins, they just really enhance your site. So the first plugin that we should be getting right now is Elementor. And this is what's gonna really step it up when you're building your website, because when you download this or install it, and make sure you click activate, like I said before, this is gonna allow you to do what Wix does, which is the drag and drop method. Text, photos, videos, all that stuff. So you can do drag and drop with WordPress as well. You just use a plugin. So see it right there. That already looks a lot better. You just see a nice row on the left. I'm gonna go ahead and throw some text in the about. This is about my band. We tour a lot. And check out our music and tour dates. Blah blah blah. Obviously this would be your bio. This is a really crappy bio. This isn't even considered a bio, but this is where you would put your bio in there. Great. All right, let's go back to the dashboard. So that's cool. We got some text in our about page. It's a good start. Let's go ahead and get on this contact page real quick. Go ahead and add new plugin. Let's scroll down to plugins, click add new. And we're gonna get Contact 7. It's a really, really popular plugin. I'm gonna get to add in all the email, name, add a message. And this will be all directly linked to your email that you signed up with. So it's kind of important to just make sure you have a band email, because you don't want to go into a personal email unless you don't mind. It's up to you, but it's just kind of better to keep it organized by using your band email from the get-go. Cool. So contact form, we're going to go in the settings, and from settings we're going to copy this short code. The reason why we're going to copy the short code is because we want the form to show up in the contact page. We're going to go to pages, select all pages, go to contact and edit, and you're going to go ahead and paste that short code into this text field and update, and there you go. Now you have a nice contact form that's going to go, anyone that subscribes or messages you, it's going to go straight to your email. Now let's get on the merch page. So remember in the merch I was talking about maybe going through a third party like Big Cartel. So let's go to Big Cartel, and you're going to want to sign up, put your band on there. The cool thing is you can have a free account with 5 products, or you can have, for $10 you can have 25 products. But let's just say you don't have any merch, maybe you have 1 shirt or something. So we're going to sign up for free. Go ahead and input all your information right here, and click sign in, and go to your account, the top right, and this green text right here, this is your link to your merch page, or your merchandise site I should say. So go ahead and copy that. We're going to go back to the website, and we're going to go into appearances and menus, and we're going to click that custom link page, or custom link right there. You're going to throw in the URL that you just copied, and you're going to call it merch. Now I know we made a merch button earlier. Go ahead, and we're just going to get rid of that because that was my mistake right there. Yeah, so let's get rid of that. Cool. Put the merch back up there, and now you should have a custom page that says merch, and when you click the merch page, it should take you to your Big Cartel merchandise website. Let's go ahead and give that a test. Click merch. Perfect. Takes us right to the, obviously it's an empty shop, we didn't do anything to it, but you can go and edit that and add all your stuff, and that's how people will go to your merch page. Let's work on this music page. So this is going to be pretty simple, guys. So we have our music page here. Let's go back to our dashboard. I'm sorry, let's go to Spotify. I'm just going to pick an artist that I know of locally by the name of Azla. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to type her in. her page is going to pull up. And what I'm going to do is click those 3 little dots right there, go to share, and you want to get the embed code right there. So copy that embed code, let's hop back in. There we go. We're back on the music page. So we're going to throw an HTML right into that box. And then on the left here, we're going to copy that embed code, and there it is. And now you have music up on your website. Easy, 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 super easy. Now let's say you want to get SoundCloud. Same thing, let's go to SoundCloud. I'm actually going to grab an old band that I was in called Miklo. Scroll down here and let's type in Miklo. There we go, there it is. Cool, so let's grab that, and same thing, we're going to share the embed code. Copy that. Hop back in there. Let's throw another HTML. Copy the embed code. Boom. Now we have SoundCloud. We have Spotify on there. Now people can listen to our music. So you see how fast we are making this website. It's really easy. You don't really need any code. You copy code, but you can also get plugins, some like Spotify and SoundCloud plugins. I'm just gonna go straight for the embed code. Great, that looks awesome. I know this is very basic looking, but if you don't have a website, this is a lot better than what you didn't have before. So, and the fact that it's only costing you $60 is pretty cool. So let's go to photos. You can go ahead and manually put in photos, or you can use a plugin. Plugins are awesome. Let's go to dashboard. Go to plugins, let's add a new one. We're gonna find an Instagram plugin because we might as well just get our Instagram in there. So go to WP Instagram, let's let that load, and look at all these Instagram plugins. We are gonna get the Instagram feed, we're gonna install that. Click install, go ahead and activate it. Great, it's gonna take us right to there. Let's go for the settings. Scroll down. Now you want to connect your Instagram. I'm just gonna connect my personal one right now. Yep, I knew it was gonna pop up. So go ahead and whatever the account is that you want, go ahead and click continue, authorize it obviously, or else you won't do it. And in that instance, you have your Instagram directly on your website. There it is. You scroll down, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. And there, right there, see display your feed. You're gonna go ahead and copy that code, and that is gonna be your short code. So go to appearances, pages, click all pages, go to your photos, input it right there in that text field, and let's go ahead and view it. And there we go. Instagram, you have a whole photos page. Everyone can see what you're doing. You can obviously tweak this any way you want, but this is just a quick way to get photos up. Awesome, this is turning out really good. So you'll notice that I added a bands in town widget on the side there, and there's all this stuff on the side, but let's say you didn't really want that, you want the full page, right? So what you're gonna do is every page, we'll do this home page right now, you're gonna go to page attributions, you're gonna go to full width. When you click that, that'll get rid of all that side stuff. And you can kind of see how that looks now. But let's go ahead and throw a photo in here just to show the effect of what you can do. I'm gonna throw a picture of my old band in here, and boom, looks pretty cool. Perfect. This looks really good. So I know this looks very basic. It looks very not too impressive, but the point isn't to be impressive here. The point is to just show that you can make a website for cheap, really fast, and just really get things going. Okay, so I'm actually gonna go back and fix this picture of this model guy. Since I just have a picture of my band now, I'm just gonna go ahead and replace him. So I'm gonna go ahead and edit with Elementor. Take him out. So you go right here. There we go. Let's throw in an image. We'll just throw the picture of the band in there, make it look a little more cohesive. And the random guy. It's like a little small. Oh, it's too small. Let's go. Yeah, there we go. Let's go with a medium. Cool. At least it matches down. Cool. Looks great. So let's just go ahead and take a quick overview of what we've done so far. So let's go ahead and click over to, we got the photos. Looks great. Got a little sidebar with shows showing and any other stuff that we have. Music, we have everything popping up. Yep, looks good. We got Spotify, we got SoundCloud. We can even add some buy, so you can buy it on iTunes if you want. Got the merch. The merch page goes good. Let's go ahead and check the tour. Oh, I forgot to do the tour. All right, cool. Let's just do that right now, actually. And so GigPress is a plugin that you want to download. Download it, activate it. It's called GigPress. So we go to add shows. We're just gonna say Miklo. You're gonna add all these. At least have where the red stars are. That's gonna be your the information that's required of you. So we added artist. We put the artist name in. We added a venue, the Casbah in San Diego. And you can, you can input any fields you want in here. All the ones that you can put the artist URL if you want to link straight to the artist page. But we're already on the artist page, so we don't need to do that. You can do the venue phone number, website. You can put the price of the show, ticket, link to tickets. So we're just gonna add this show just for example reference. Go ahead and click the link right there at the GigPress, and you're gonna want to go to documentation and go down to short codes, and let's get that short code. Copy that, go to the tour page, edit with Elementor. Got a second to load. Cool. Now let's throw in our short code over that and go ahead and copy paste it, and there we go. Now we have tour. We have a show up. Looks great. Perfect. Cool. So we got an about, photos, music, merch, tour, website is looking really good. Let's go ahead. Contacts looking good. We literally have a full website right now. We made it in about 25 minutes. It costed us $60. If you chose the privacy protection, it would be $71. Which, I mean, it's under $100 to get a full website. It's amazing. So congrats. You've got to start on a website. You've got it made. Now what? A band website that isn't really maintained very well is going to do you some harm. So you want to make sure that you're updating it frequently, even if it's just pictures, which the Instagram plugin should do that for you already. Make sure you're putting new shows up on there. Anything that you can update the website with, you want to make sure that you maintain that. Make sure you're still doing your social media. Having a good web presence is really key for your career. It's going to get you the gigs. It's going to get management talking to you. It's going to get people noticing you. So again, thank you guys for watching part 2 of this. I really hope it helped you out a lot. I hope you got a lot out of this. And I can't wait to see you guys' websites. Go ahead and comment them, link them. I want to check them out. See you guys.